All right, guys, let's get started with this workout. We actually have seated strict press today. So very strict work happening, seated position. And then we have 3 rounds of 15 sumo deadlifts, 15 sit to stands, and then 15 plank up downs. For this part, I want you guys, let's just use the mat, it's fine. All right, go ahead and start down with downward dog. We're gonna do just a very quick stretch, pushing the hips back, pressing your armpits down into the floor, taking turns to rotate that shoulder down onto the mat, and then go ahead and hold down, place your head nice on the floor, and do a few scapular pulls, just without leaving your hands off the floor. So you're just gonna go up and down, okay, and back in, and down, and back in, and down. Go ahead and pike up here, okay. Push your head through. You're gonna go for those heel pedals. You're gonna go for a total of 20. Okay, so pressing down on the heel, making sure that you're really taking time to pull down, get that good stretch to the calf and soleus here. Pressing down. Right, just like this. And go ahead and come back down, going for that scorpion. If you want to hold here for about 30 seconds, go for it. It helps to kind of point your arm towards the corner of the room versus like down here. It's going to give you a better stretch and take time with it. You can rotate for a total of 8. You can hold for 30 seconds, whichever you feel best with. All right, so once we kind of loosened up this upper body, I'm going to go ahead and take right leg forward into pigeon. You just go ahead and get nice and tall, pressing that weight into that leg. Rotate side to side. If you want to come down onto the forearms or further down, again, you can hold for 30 seconds, and then you'll do the same thing on the opposite leg for pigeon, okay? 30 seconds. And that'll be just a really quick stretch. And then we're going to go ahead and bring that heart rate up for our warm-up, okay? So, for your warm-up, just to cover all of the bases of what we're doing for the workout today, okay, heart rate goes up. I want you guys to start off with 30 jump jack sumos or sumo punches. So start with the jump jack motion through the feet. Every time your feet are apart, you're gonna punch the floor or tap the floor with your fingertips in, just like that. Okay, 30. You can take turns tapping the floor. Once you're done with these 30, I want you guys to go back into straddle stretch sit-ups. Okay, you're gonna do 10 of these. So 30, then 10 of these, and then lastly, you're gonna go for 10 plank burpees. Okay, so 30, 10, 10. Go ahead and give me 2 rounds of that for a quick warm-up. Once you're done there, recover, take a sip of water. We're going to go ahead and talk about our seated press. So for your seated press, you're going to use your dumbbells. If you don't have 2, don't worry about it. Use 1, okay? So our seated press, legs out in front of you, just like so. Avoid tucking them in. This is going to ask for a lot of core activation. Remember, guys, core isn't just the belly. You know, it's also your posterior chain. So just having that nice active core versus being here. We're kind of drooped forward, staying nice and tall. You see how my legs are bending? So this is where the trick is, okay? So if you only have 1 dumbbell, you're going to go for 10 reps on the right and then 10 on the left. Okay, so 10, 10, that's going to be 1 set. So it'll look like this. Pressing up. I'm going to do 10 on this right arm. Once I'm done, I'm going to go for 10. That was only 3, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, we're going to go for 10 on the left. And if you have both dumbbells, you would be doing your 10 all together. Okay, your goal here is to do your 3 sets of 10. Once you're done there, recover. And we're going to go for a workout. You have 3 rounds coming up for your workout. You have 15 sumo deadlift high pulls. And then you have 15 sit-to stands and then 15 plank up down. So 15 all the way across 3 rounds. For your sumo deadlift, you can use your dumbbell, like so. If you have two, you can just grab one, just like this. Okay, remember you're here and you're high pulling. Boom. Okay, I only have one, so I'm gonna try my best to high pull here. Okay, if you have a kettlebell, it's even better. Okay, so 15 sumo deadlift high pulls, followed by 15 sit-to stands, which means you're gonna roll back like we did, and coming up. If you guys need to use your hand to help you come up, use your hand. If you need to use both, use both. Okay, 15 sit-to stands, and then 15 plank up down. So these are not plank burpees, these are plank up down. Starting plank position, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the belly in, forearm, forearm, hand, hand, forearm, forearm, hand, hand. Okay, and you're gonna go for a total of 15 plank up downs. And that's it, guys. Those are your 3 movements. 15, 15, 15 for 3 rounds, and your goal is to try and do them as fast as you can without compromising your form. Okay, have fun with it. There is a YouTube link that you might have to copy paste into your browser for a follow-up stretch. So